I'm Sananda. Today I am here with even more joy. Joy to perceive the movement of joy and peace that has been implanted in the hearts of many. You are like children going on a big excursion. I would say it is a dangerous excursion, lots of risks, but you're not worried about that. You're worried about being together, about vibrating loudly, about laughing a lot. And understand that every difficulty that will be on the path will be just a small test or a big test. It will depend on the soul, to be overcome. Everything is being prepared. We can say that we are in the final tests, redoing, moving along the timeline, back and forth, bringing about the best possible result. But I can assure each of you that everything will happen as we have predicted. Nothing will stop us from showing the truth. Nothing will stop the great light of the central sun from acting on this planet in an intense and powerful way, eliminating the last veils that may still exist in each one of you. I would say that those who don't understand much yet, don't know what we're talking about, will have a lot of difficulty understanding everything that comes into their minds, will have difficulty accepting what will be said. Because they were accustomed from a young age to believe in what was important to those who control the planet today. I tell each one of you, the truth hurts, the truth sometimes hurts, but the great point of the truth is that it frees, because when the truth comes, the doubts, the illusions, are all ended. There is what it actually is. There is no longer any way to deceive yourself, there is no longer any way to believe in lies. We have already said this here several times, many will not be able to bear it, many will revolt and join that great mass of chaff that is being prepared to leave the planet. The cleanup has been going on for a long time. But we can say that the great mass will no longer be removed from the planet, one here, another there, large masses will leave the planet together, because at this moment they are exactly where they need to be. That's why we always say don't worry. Miguel has already instructed them, that the world may end around you, but you will land on your feet. If you trust and if you believe in it. So it doesn't matter where you are. You may even be in the air. When it's your time to leave, you will. There's nothing to be done about that. Your soul's choice has already been made, your own choice as a human being has also been made. So, before anything else, you need to prepare yourself for these moments. The revelations will bring pain, they will bring sadness, anger, disappointment, but this all passes. Now at the moment the revelations appear, we will also activate the same button to completely separate the wheat from the chaff. Of course, this will not all happen at the same time, everything will happen at its own time, but it will happen. And it is at this point that you need to be balanced and aware, understanding that each soul that was there had already made one of the choices, either leave, because they don't want to lose the third dimension, because this is their world, or made the choice not to go through everything in the physical body. So you will actually never know who left and who will stay here to reincarnate in the fifth dimension. Just understand that each soul that is in that process made their own choice, no one is taking them there by punishment or unduly. Those who are aware, but do not believe that the building will not fall, that you will land on your feet, unfortunately we can do nothing. We gave you the supports, the safe places, which simply consists of you believing that you will be protected at the moment. Now if you doubt, you will be swallowed by the process, there is nothing we can do. Everything will depend on the trust and faith of each one of you. So I just ask you to strengthen your hearts, reinforce your armor, reinforce the entire layer of energy of love. This love, which I refer to as unconditional love. Let there be no revolt, let there be no sadness, let there be no pain, no suffering, just each one made a choice. Each one believed or not. And the whole process will unfold like this. I say again, each of you is where you need to be. Perhaps many of you need to go through very extreme situations, so that you learn to value your own life, so that they effectively learn not to just look at their navel, to look at the brother who is by their side, begging for help. Everyone has their own path defined, according to their choices, and of course, each road also has lessons to be learned. And I'm sure many will learn. So when we say that difficult times will come, we are not deceiving you and we are not exaggerating. Many will listen to what has been said in their religious books, that it will be the end of the world. And I say that it will be the end of this world, of this dimension in which you live. But I also say that it won't be that fast, things will happen gradually, step by step. We can say that we will be starting a new stage, of caring for the souls that will leave. So the billions of galactics around here will have this mission of directing these souls to the right places so that they can continue their evolution. These souls will not be able to leave here unprotected, because outside, those brothers who were taken from the planet are anxiously waiting for them. But we will not allow that. Only those who still resonate with them, if they continue in this way, will be released to go with them. It is the choice of each soul. Now they will all undergo treatment, so that they understand everything they did while incarnated on the planet and can make their own decisions, wanting to continue evolving, but on a planet of third-dimensional light or continuing to follow those who vibrate everything that they have implanted on the planet. Everything is choices and choices are always respected. So stay excited for the excursion. It will be a very ecstatic excursion, where at every moment a new obstacle will appear, but you will be able to overcome each one of them. Every person on this planet, right now, has learned a lot or learned nothing from the pandemic. Many are still reaping all the change caused in their world. Many reinvented themselves, many found themselves again, but many sank even deeper, because they were never able to face difficult situations. They are the ones who just sit and cry all the time. These are in very complicated situations, and these will be the ones that will become even more complicated in the future. Because if they no longer see hope today, after everything happens, it will reach zero. For them, effectively, the world will end. So it will be up to you, who are in this vibration, to help a brother, to give a hand to each of these in any way, with a friendly word, with a hug, with a plate of food, with a job, it doesn't matter. It will be up to you to lift this great mass that will simply sit and cry. You won't have the strength to get up. We cannot here demand concrete action from each of you. Any helping action has to come from the heart. Any action of help can never be done with oneself in mind. Help can be to a brother, help can be to the planet, help can be to an animal. This is the help we need right now. So today I want to extend an invitation to each of you. Our meeting last year was quite turbulent, because many don't care about following anything, learning anything. They just want movement, and when any type of movement appears, they want to participate. So a lot of confusion happened the year before. So this year will be a little different. Our meeting will take place on November 27th. I invite each of you to find something to do. There will be no meditations, there will be no gifts, this is over. Choose this day as a day to do something for someone, the planet or animals. These are the pillars I ask you to use. I'm not limiting it here to just people from the groups, anyone who wants to participate. There will be no limitations like there were last year. And we don't even want people joining the groups, just to participate and then forget about everything. Regarding the groups of the letters, I will speak on another occasion. But the meeting this year is free. It could be a meeting of just one person, doing something within these 3 pillars. It could be a meeting of a group, it doesn't matter. What matters is that on this day, you choose something to do. If you want to come together in groups, to act on something, feel free, but it has nothing to do with the cards group. Anyone who wants can participate. It will be a free meeting. I just ask that you not be innocent in opening your homes to people you don't know. So mark in public places, do public actions, and everyone will be safe, because we will be together with each one of you. So it has already been explained how the meeting will take place. You don't have to register anywhere, you don't just have to form groups that already exist, feel free. The important thing is that the action or actions are done, by those who need it, for the earth and for the animals. So start looking for something that you can do effectively on this day. Unite around something interesting and just do it. So start looking for something you can participate in. More instructions will come over time. I am warning you today, so that you can plan yourselves and start looking for actions, looking for what you will do within these 3 pillars. So there's nothing to keep asking, everything is very clear here. If you don't understand, just listen to it several times and everything will be very clear. This is the message I leave for you today. Start getting used to doing things for those in need, for the earth and for the animals. Let's say that this will be a good rehearsal, so that you can start learning and finding out about actions that are actually worth expanding. Ask for my help, so that I can help you find such places, and I will take them, with lots of love for each one of them.